I'm not going to sit up here and lie to the people who come to my content, come to my channel to watch my content, relying on my expertise, my honesty, lie to them, ruin my reputation so that you can make money. I'm not going to do that. If you think that this is the kind of content creator I am, you're in the wrong place. Leave now. So I got my iPad here, got my notes, filming this in my car because I'm like, you know what, let me just give you guys a little bit of content. So hey YouTube, it's your girl Kim, back with another video. If you are new here, welcome. Obviously my name is Kim. I do beauty, fashion, lifestyle, mainly hair. You guys love my hair content. If you're a returning supporter, thank you so much for coming back. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. You know, we want to help my channel grow, help me reach more people, help me save more people, because I couldn't tell you the amount of people who told me thank you so much for saving them with all that I say about the hair companies, because I feel like I'm the only one out here being honest, which is why we're the #1 hair reviewer. But I just realized I can't really do this video in here because I'm gonna put examples up here, right? So the hair market has changed. That's where we're gonna start. I made a video a few months back. I don't think I really realized how bad it had changed. In the last year, I have purchased hair, wigs, weave, extensions, hair products, hair extension products from several different companies, and I'd probably say about 90% of the time I was disappointed. I don't know, a lot of hair companies are saying that it's raw hair, and it's not raw hair. And I hate to say this, but a lot of times from pictures and videos that they post on their social media, I can like immediately tell that it's not what they say it is. But I try to give them the benefit of the doubt, and sometimes when I receive it, I'm like, hey, you know, I was trying not to name drop. Try not to name drop. Let's see if it stands true. So if you guys know, then you would know. One of the hair companies, I waited 5 months to get frontal and a closure. Her customer service was amazing. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like, I really shouldn't have to eat the cost for that because it's not raw hair. Like, but I'm trying to be understanding, and I know I shouldn't be understanding when I'm spending my money. Especially when I, as a consumer, was misled. I don't believe it was intentional. I do believe the vendor had something to do with it. I did also have another hair company that paid me and then came after me and said, oh, they couldn't believe that I did this to my own. Like, this is business. This is not say like it's a transaction, but I'm not gonna sit up here and lie to the people who come to my content, come to my channel to watch my content, relying on my expertise, my honesty, lie to them, ruin my reputation so that you can make money. I'm not gonna do that. If you think that this is the kind of content creator I am, you're in the wrong place. Leave now. Right. So that's just like some of them. More recently, I bought a blonde wig. That was the most recent purchase that I made. Y'all already know I only buy blonde hair from one hair company. Now, everything that I say, not to say like take it with a grain of salt, you know, one subpar experience is not gonna keep me from buying from this hair company. Like I've said before, they're the only hair company right now that I will ever buy blonde from. If somebody else wants to recommend a hair company that has good blonde hair, please comment down below. But I didn't realize, and I'm gonna put pictures up here so you guys can see. Someone, I was going back and forth with my DMs, because if you guys, you know, we're a family over here. So if you guys have not interacted with me in the DMs, you know, what are you doing? If you got questions, please reach out. I'm here to help. But what I say all that to say, I was like, in one of my videos, I'm gonna search a clip now. I was actually kind of tempted to cut this. Glad I didn't get there yet. Yo, what is going on with this lace? I mentioned, hey, you know, why does this lace look so crazy? Didn't realize the lace looked crazy. And then someone was like, oh, well, what's Italian lace? What's French lace and Swiss lace? And, you know, shout out to AJ. He's my wig maker. Yes, my wig maker. He made this closure for me. Love him. Real, you know, no flyaways. Let's put that out there right now. But he has educated me a lot when it comes to lace. I will have to admit, when I like first started my channel, even when I was doing hair reviews, I was mainly focused on, you know, the hair itself, not really like the lace, because I didn't really know a lot about lace. I'll just be honest with you guys. You know, if it looked good to me, it looked good. But once I was educated, now I know there's good, there's bad, there's really bad. And the lace that I got on that blonde wig, it looks crazy. It looks crazy. And then this kind of takes me to my next point. When you're buying hair from hair companies, I would recommend not buying during a sale. There are a few hair companies that I have come across. One is no longer out there. If you guys know, you know. But there are very few hair companies, especially the bigger hair companies, that will send you the same quality of hair during a sale that they sell on, like, at their regular price. And 2 out of the 5 wigs that I purchased from this hair company were on sale, and the lace looks crazy on both of them. I'm like, yo, why am I not wearing this wig? And that was the reason why it didn't click in my head until someone was in my DMs like, oh, well, you know, do you know what Italian lace is? And I'm like, to my understanding, there's no such thing. They might call it something different so that they're not like misleading, but real lace, true lace, Swiss lace comes out of Switzerland. I could be wrong. AJ told me. I don't remember exactly what he said it comes out of, but outside of that, all the other lace pretty much comes out of China, which is why when the pandemic hit, there was a shortage on lace products because the world had shut down. The other thing that I have learned is that small hair companies are the way to go. So the hair that I have in this hair is from Curlicious. Name dropping only because I do like the quality of the hair. And with smaller hair companies, what I found is that they are personally doing their quality control. So for the most part, especially if they're aware of what real raw hair is, they are able to give you what they say they're giving you. So more recently, I purchased a wig, got a wig for free to review, and realized that it was a blend. And I educated the hair company like, hey, you know, this is not what you think it is. You know, they're like, well, is it still good? And they're like, oh, okay, well, we can't test everything because we do so much of a volume. And again, I'm assuming that all of you, if you haven't watched the rest of my content, you got to go back and watch it, because without me having to name drop, you guys already would know who I'm talking about. So let's get back to the story, right? So they're like, oh, well, you know, we do so much volume that we can't check everything. Do we check? Yes, but it's impossible to check everything. So when you're buying hair, sad to say, you may not want to buy from a bigger hair company, because even if they are doing quality control checks, it's nowhere near the same as a small hair company, like how Juicy Hair Fair was a small hair company, and she would show you where she was washing each bundle by hand herself to be able to do proper quality control. And without that, you will end up with hair that it's blended, it's not raw, it's processed. Like, I don't care what you say, that 100% was a blend. Your vendor lied to you. They denied my claims that it was a blend. And if you want to believe them, that's fine, but I know what I know, and I'm not gonna back down for anyone, because this is why you guys come to me. So the other thing that I've run into is, like, you guys have heard me say before, and this is why it took me a really long time to come to you guys to make this video. So before and this is like a little bit of a rant, so I'm sorry if you guys are still here, thank you. But I've been reaching out to hair companies, and I had one hair company that responded, and they responded so rudely. I mean, I'm gonna read it to you guys. You guys can tell me if I'm tripping, because we're a family here, you know. I respect everyone's opinion, and I just want you guys to tell me, like, hey, you know, did I am I wrong? So I try to be very well spoken, so if you guys hear me talking proper, it's not like it's in me, it's kind of how I grew up. I say all that to say, I wrote up, it's probably about 4 or 5 paragraphs of, you know, why a hair company would want to do business with me and what I bring to the table. And so if someone is sending you that and requesting to be paid for content, obviously it's not about me getting something for free. Obviously this is business. Now the company responded, we don't ever do sponsored reviews, ma'am. Now I know a sass when I hear it, and that ma'am was being real sassy. You're more than welcome to make a purchase and give your audience your honest opinion about our products. Now, You could have said the last part, but when you said ma'am, it's like I know condescending when I hear it. So I was like, oh, okay, thank you for your time, ma'am. Because I don't feel like it was necessary. And this is part of the problem from interacting with a lot of people in my comments, not in my comments, in my DMs on Instagram. A lot, and I hate to put it out there, like, why is it when, you know, we reach out to these businesses, they always have to be sassy, they always have to have an attitude, they always have to be indignant, if that's the right word. I hate that for us, because some of the small hair companies, they do have good hair products, but they're not thinking with their business mind. You're a hair company, you're not a business. If you're looking at this properly, this is an opportunity for us to do business together. This is the way for you to advertise your business, advertise your products. There's no need for you to be sassy. Like, just come on, like, please just do better. Like, that's how I took it. If I'm wrong, please y'all let me know if I'm wrong, because again, we're a family here on the channel. I welcome your feedback, good, bad, indifferent. We don't have to agree. We can agree to disagree, but we're in this together. I don't think they realize a lot of hair companies, big, small hair influencers, small creators are the way to go, because unfortunately what people don't realize, and this is one thing that I put in my, I guess my sales pitch is what you would call it at this point, is that people don't realize that they don't trust bigger hair influencers because they're where they're getting it for free, they're getting paid. And on top of that, most importantly, they're not wearing it long enough to be able to give me a proper hair review. So people will go to their channel, they might purchase based on it because they know their name, know their face, but they won't buy again. They're not going to be repeat customers because now they don't trust you. People trust me, and it might seem stupid, but your trust and your faith in me means so much. This is you guys haven't seen me do a hair review. Doesn't mean I'm not working on the back end trying to find hair. I posted on my Instagram story yesterday that I'm looking for a raw hair company, and I'm not just interested in raw hair. I don't mind doing virgin hair because I know there's some virgin hair out there that's still good quality, that could still last you a few years. With that said, because I haven't been getting the best quality hair in the last year, there have been like, is it really only been like one hair company? I think it's really only been Curlicious that I've gotten. If I'm wrong, I'll put it over here, but that's the only one that really sticks out in my mind. But it's to the point where I'm just about to tell you guys, go to AliExpress and buy hair, because at least we know they're lying. Like, I mean, we know that, not in a bad way, like they're lying, but you know, they say it's this, it's that. We know it's processed. I don't want to be under the impression that I'm buying raw hair and I get AliExpress hair when I didn't pay raw hair prices. We're not doing that. So where we're at right now, I would just tell everybody, just go to AliExpress, because you're gonna get a deal and you know exactly what you're gonna get and how long it's gonna last you. But that is my rant. I'm about to go home because I've been all the rude, holy and I want to go in my house. But that after this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. If you guys can think of any hair companies that you think I should look into, please comment them down below, because I am looking for hair. This closure, I might want to change it out for one that's a little bit longer, and then use this closure to make a bob. Haven't quite decided yet, but that's where my mind was at as of yesterday. So with that said, I am looking for a closure and two 12-inch bundles. So preferably Indian hair, because this is Indian and I want it to match. But just other hair companies in general, if they have virgin hair, please comment them down below. Let me know who I should look into. Someone mentioned someone in another video. I think I might have reached out to them and didn't get a response. That's the other thing that I hate. Like, if you're in business, it's okay to tell me no. I'm okay to hear the word no. It's not about free. I got 20+ wigs on hand. It's just, again, it's marketing, it's business. But let's not make this video any longer than it has to be. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We're on our way to 10K. Get me there. That wraps this video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.